Welcome to This Week with Tammie Holland, powered by Brown Crouppen. I'm Tammie Holland. Today is a day that I have looked forward to for a very long time. I have the wonderful pleasure and opportunity to connect with somebody that I admire and respect a lot. Tiffany Haddish is my guest today.
Hey, Tammie.
I'm ready today.
She ready.
She ready. Welcome to St. Louis.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
I'm so glad you're here, and welcome to the brand new Brown Crouppen offices.
I'm loving it.
Oh my goodness.
I'm loving it.
Very palatial and very different
First of all, what does palatial mean?
Okay, it's very big, it's very grand.
Okay,
you are so
use
funny.
the simple words, because palatial, that's your lawyer words. I know that's what that is. That's lawyer words.
Were you in the right place? You are in the right place. Tell me, how is Tiffany today? How you doing?
Tiffany is pretty good today. I would say a little bit stiff. I want to probably stretch a little more, but otherwise, I'm pretty great. Like, I was a little stressed out maybe like 2 or 3 days ago, but you know, a little meditation, sit out with my bees, harvest a little honey. You know what? Life is good.
I caught you the other night on Jimmy Kimmel, and I had no idea about this whole bee thing. I mean, how would I have known?
I mean, if you followed me, you would know.
There you go. So now my face is cracked, just a tad bit.
I'm just saying, if you
My
followed
face
me,
is-
you would
my
have
fa-
seen me
my
with
face
a
is
beehive
cracked.
to it.
Yeah, well, I think that's way cool. I think
Thank
that's
you.
way cool and relaxing, and I would have never figured you to be a beekeeper.
Yeah, I'm a beekeeper. I'm a gardener. I'm a farmer. Once I start selling these jars of honey, I'm officially a farmer, and that's a tax write-off.
What are you gonna call the honey that you sell?
Oh, the honey is called Haddish honey.
Well, duh.
Well, you know that's sweet.
Yeah,
That's the tag.
it is.
Haddish honey. Well, you know that's sweet.
I like that a lot. So, mental health is most important to me, and it's something that I like to talk about a lot. Tiffany, you have been through so much. So I would imagine that meditation, spending time with those bees, that's probably really, really good for you.
Yes, pulling weeds out my garden, eating the food from my land that I own and grow my own. I feel like gardening is like magic, and it takes patience.
Yeah.
It takes care, right? It doesn't take a whole lot.
Yeah.
It doesn't take a whole lot. You just got to water it every day, and then you can set up an irrigation system that'll do that. And just learning how to do all those things is for me healing, and takes me away from what's going on in this crazy world. And there's a lot of crazy things going on, and a lot of crazy things that happen to me. And I like to think that those things happen to me because I'm strong enough to handle it.
Come on, Tiffany.
And God likes to use me as an example.
There you go.
And I don't mind being an example. You know, I don't mind.
Really?
I don't like it.
I know.
I don't, but I mean, I don't like it. But if that's what I'm here to do, then that's my purpose.
That's
I know what my real purpose is. But you know, we got haters.
So let's talk about your purpose.
Yes.
Who is? I like to ask everybody the same question. Who is Tiffany Haddish?
Tiffany Haddish is a woman who is a descendant of an African man and an African American woman who happens to be Jewish off her daddy's side.
Shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
There you go.
And I am a practicing Jew. I go to temple. I pray in Hebrew. I love God in that way. And I think that it's important to have some sort of relationship with God, no matter what your religion is. However you can have that, knowing that there's something bigger than you is important. I don't care if you like, I worship aliens. I'm an alien worshiper. Fantastic. Long as you believe something is bigger than you, then I think that's great. There's a level of humility there.
Is that what keeps you grounded, do you think?
No, that's not what keeps me grounded. No.
I'm scared.
No, that is not what keeps me grounded. I think the thing that keeps me grounded is that I believe in myself.
Come on.
And I feel like when you believe in yourself, that's like believing in God.
There you go.
And I believe that I'm capable of certain things, and I believe that I can get better and better every day. Every day that I get to wake up is a chance for me to be better than I was yesterday.
Come on.
And sometimes yesterday was crappy and
on.
horrible.
Come on.
And just, But sometimes yesterday was bomb as hell, and you're like, how can I be better than that?
Yeah. What's that girl, the rapper, Gorilla?
Yeah, Glorilla. I like Glorilla.
Gorilla's got that line, and she says it'll be better tomorrow. Or however she says it, tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Tomorrow, however she says it.
Yeah, today might be hard, but it'll be better tomorrow. And it might be a little harder tomorrow because you built to handle that. I feel like life gives us these challenges. We end up with all these challenges, and it's like you're in the gym. You're in a mental gym, how you handle things mentally, emotional gym, a physical gym. Like there's all these different challenges that come upon us. You said you've had cancer.
Yeah.
Since you were 21?
Since 2021. Since 2021.
Because I'm about to say, girl, you've been whooping cancer ass.
You've been doing it like, no.
Since you was 21, you've
if
been
I've
beating
had
the hell out of
cancer since I was 21, then you come with me and talk to my doctors because
I would be your
they need to do something.
That's what I thought. And so I'm like, I'm going to be hanging out with her all the time. I need to know exactly what she's been doing.
Thank you.
But and still, though, since 2021, I still want to hang out with you all the time, and I want to know what you've been doing. You have excellent doctors, but that's a challenge that you've been going through, right? And every day you're striving for greatness and for betterness and for healing, and that's what I'm doing too.
Amen.
I might not have cancer, but I got a serious case of endometriosis, and I just got diagnosed with it, and I'm 43 years old.
Okay, I'm sorry about that.
But don't be sorry, because that, it kept me from being in certain places. I've had some losses because of it. But now I understand why I might react to things the way I react.
Interesting.
Why I might, so I was self-medicating. I was taking way too many ibuprofens, messing up my kidneys, my liver. I was getting big. Everybody's like, oh, she's pregnant.
Yeah, you do look really good. Like when you walked in, like I think celebrities are like that anywhere. Like you guys are tinier in person anyway. You're tiny.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah. Not that I expected you to be like huge, but yeah.
Yeah, well, thank you.
Yeah, but the ibuprofens and everything didn't blow you up that much.
Taking all of my ibuprofens.
Good.
I started learning about endometriosis, learning about how to properly care for my body, what my body needs, from my blood type, from my indigenous areas, like knowing where my father comes from and what they eat over there, and like what we eat over here is two different things. Now, I might snitch on myself a little bit right now because I'm good for snitching.
Come on, please do.
Okay, so when my father passed, I had to take him back to Africa, right?
Okay.
I took his body, I took his ashes back, which I got in trouble. The family was very upset with me because that's not a part of the tradition.
Okay.
But at that time,
the cremation or taking him back?
Cremation is not a part of tradition. Like that's not okay.
Okay.
But I was being obedient,
because he asked you to.
He asked me to do that. He didn't provide much for me as I was growing up, and he's like, I don't want you spending all your money on getting me buried. Just, cremate me. He wrote it out. He wanted me to cremate him, and he wanted me to take him back and bury him with his mother. I told him, well, I could take some of you back, but some of you going to be in my backyard because you never fed me, and so I'm going to put you in the garden.
Oh.
And he said, fine, whatever, but just as long as you get most of me back to Africa. And when you get there, make sure that you tell everybody and make sure everybody knows about our culture, knows about Eritrea, knows how long we've been fighting, knows all these things. Honor your ancestors. And when I got there, it was, first of all, as soon as I stepped off the plane, like if you ever find out where you're from, where any part of your bloodline is from, I would suggest go and see.
I'm Haitian. I have got to get to Haiti.
Go. So my granddaddy on my mama's side, my mother's father is from Haiti.
We cousins. I'm trying to tell you, we really
probably are. I would not be surprised because you look like my family.
Do you see that?
I'm telling you, look like my family.
Tammie Haddish.
Hello. No, Tammie Wright. Tammie Wright.
Tammie Wright, because your families are right.
Yeah, off my daddy's side, yeah.
That's what's up.
Off my mama's daddy's side, rights.
I love it. I love it.
Well, anyway.
Come on, get me back to Africa.
Anyways,
get me back to
Africa. I get off the plane. It's the first time I felt like a complete human being.
Is that so?
A complete human. And when I ate the food, I was like, whoa, this tastes like a tomato from when I was a little girl. These peaches taste like, I felt like I was a kid because the food don't taste the same to me here anymore. But it tasted right over there. They don't allow no GMOs, no pesticides, no this, like everything's natural, right? So I smuggled some seeds.
What kind of seeds?
I smuggled some onion seeds, okra seeds, peach tree seeds, tomato seeds.
And so that's what you have in your backyard.
Girl, I don't know. I ate it all.
Oh. I thought you were going to tell me that you smuggled all of those things because daddy's in the backyard and you growing it with your daddy. Okay, well, however it worked
And
out
I
for
ate
you.
it all. In case customs is coming to see.
Wow.
It ain't no more left.
Better coming from there than in Peru, because you'd have been locked. You'd have been locked up.
Hello. Well, no, Eritrea, you know, they're in a, what you call that thing? Not a sanctuary, not a sanctuary.
A coup. I don't know.
Not a coup. No, no,
because
no.
let me not say it,
No,
things. I don't
not
know.
the haggis. No, it's the not an embargo. It's the
Anybody in the room know?
so when not a sanctioned, when they block you, they don't let nothing come out of there to America.
Okay. So you would have been doing an ultimate no-no by trying to take those seeds, and then the the FDA or whoever, they would have gotten customs. They would have been upset with you because they would have thought you were bringing a little bug or something, and
Girl,
then they
no,
would
I
have
was
been
just
upset.
bringing dehydrated seeds from the food that I ate, and I was storing them in my socks and my dirty underwear.
I would have done that too.
Yeah.
Can I tell you what I admire most about that whole experience? I would like to know what it's like to be someplace and I am the majority, right? I have friends who are Italian, and they often talk about going to Italy and, hey, I'm going to meet my family here and there, and we're going to do this, and hey, and I'll see you there. I admire that because I can't say to my friend, hey, girl, when was the last time you were in Sunyani? Oh, I'll meet you at Labadi Beach, or, you know, I want to know what that's like. So I love the fact that you were able to connect like that, because I think that's important. I want to know where my people are from.
Right.
Yeah.
It is important. That's why I did my 23andMe, to make sure, you know, my mama wasn't lying and my daddy wasn't lying. And it all popped up in like, I've been planning this trip, wanting to go to Israel. Now I got to like hold off on that for a little bit.
Yeah, you do.
But I might sneak in anyways. Never mind.
Don't.
No, I'm not going to do it.
Don't. I mean,
Maybe
unless,
maybe
I don't know.
will. I'm obedient to my instincts.
Okay.
Which I believe is God. Like, my first thought is my right. So that's what Tiffany Haddish is. She's obedient to her instincts. First thought is usually the right thought. The second thought, that's the devil. I consider that the devil, because that's usually when I get in trouble. When I'm like, I doubt it, and I'll be like, well, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't do that. And then, I'm going to do this instead. And then that's when it's a problem. But when I'm obedient to my first thought, my instinct,
I understand that.
then things go very well.
What does it say? When you think long, you think wrong.
Exactly.
There you go.
Exactly.
There you go.
Exactly.
So, Tiffany, I need to know about, I'd like to use this form of mine to be of help to other people, right? And you've dropped all pearls, so thank you very much. I think that
let me pick them back up.
Yeah.
I can make a necklace.
Yeah, keep it, because you know what? You might need it
No,
for
but I
something.
wanna share. I'm always about sharing.
You did that. I'd like to know about your creative process. I find that most amazing. I think it's amazing how you can get on that stage and you can just rip. You can just go. You're funny. You're beautiful. How do you do all of that? How does Tiffany Haddish do Tiffany Haddish?
Well, Tiffany Haddish do have a lot of funny thoughts, a lot of very interesting thoughts, and I like to write them down.
Oh, okay, that's good.
I write them down, and then I might like do the little, you know, in elementary school where they say like write down the main thought and then do a bubble around it, and then you put all the little other thoughts around
Honestly?
that. Like, yeah, I still do that.
Okay.
I still do that from elementary school.
Okay.
Because that's my process, and then sometimes when I don't feel like actually going upstairs to get the paper and the pen and all that, I will ask myself questions in my phone. I ask myself questions, especially when I'm going through something stressful. And I like to use my pain or my struggles or my mistakes as material. As I feel like the only way you can heal from making mistakes or from pain is by finding a way to laugh at it. If you can't laugh about it, if you can't find the funny in it or the silver lining in it, you'll never heal. You'll never. I feel like that. That's how I feel. And do you ever notice how really mean people live forever?
Ha! They
like
do.
really mean, like assholes live forever. And you know why? Because they don't hold on to shit. They don't hold on to anything.
Well, maybe I should be like
maybe they
that.
hold a grudge, and when they see you, they like, I can't stand you. Like they don't have no problem telling people to get off my grass, and I can't stand you and all this. And I think there's a way to like not hold on to things and not hurt others, And that's part of my process too. Like, how can I let go of this hurt that I feel, this anger that I feel, these murderous thoughts that I have in a way where I don't hurt anybody else, I don't hurt myself, and I share this with others. So, and then I say, is this okay to share? Will this hurt anybody? Will this? That's how I think. And then I like, so while I'm at the beehive with my bees,
like I'm thinking
my
Beyonce.
actual bees.
I'm thinking Beyonce.
No, is there an actual beehive for the bees?
I mean, I guess if you were at Renaissance, I don't know if.
Well, yeah, because I was in the beehive when I went to the concert.
Okay, there you go.
But when I'm at my house and I go to the beehive and I talk to the bees, and before I did the talking to the bees, I would talk to my plants and I would run my jokes by them.
Yes.
Run myself, and then like if they respond, if the wind blows, if this happens, I'm like, okay, good. Then I'll start calling friends. And I'll start having conversation, and I'll just slowly incorporate these things in the conversation. If they laugh, then I know, okay, check, that might work. Okay, check, this might work. Check, that might work. If it's something, every time I think about it, it makes me giggle, and makes me feel a little less angry, a little less upset, I know that probably will work. And then I get on stage probably 3 to 4 times a week. In my city or in some other city, wherever I'm at, I get on stage as much as possible, and I run this material, and I make it seem, I want people to feel like it's coming off the top of my head. Like I just made this up out of nowhere, because that's more fun. And it's like, oh, she's so creative. Oh, look at how fast her brain works. But it don't work that fast. I've been running it already.
You make it look so effortless.
But girl, it is a lot of work.
Yeah.
And also, like, deciding which one to tell. Like, I have these stacks and stacks of notebooks, stacks and stacks of hours and hours of recordings on my phone. Like, oh my gosh, it's so much material. You only have 30 minutes. Which one? Okay, this one, okay, that one. And you should see me in my mind. I wish people could see inside my mind, because then there's like this argument that's happening where it's like, don't say that, that's inappropriate. But it's so funny, it makes me laugh. No, don't do it, they're not gonna laugh. Yes, they will, just be honest with yourself. Okay, find a happy medium. And then it comes out.
Yeah, because you're like Erykah by doing that. You want to do all of your stuff. You're an artist and you're sensitive about your stuff.
I'm very sensitive about my stuff.
I feel that. So I have been in radio. Well, I've worked in radio in St. Louis for, I don't know, about 20 years. Like, I'm an old lady, right? I have like not success. I have like, I'm a ghetto superstar. Like, they know me in St. Louis, right?
Right, you successful.
Okay. But it's still functioning in my little world sometimes. It's kind of weird. I have no privacy with a lot of things, and my relationships and all of those things, it's like, it's hard. I can't imagine what that must be like for you. It's been, what, 2 years since you've had since your very public breakup with Common? I don't like him anymore.
Well, no.
I'm mad at him.
Don't be mad at him.
I'm mad at him.
Don't be mad at him.
No.
Don't be mad at him.
Why?
You should like him.
Okay.
Because what me and him had don't got shit to do with you.
Okay, but I'm a fan.
And he's still a great artist.
He is. I'm a fan, and I was like, gosh, I just felt like, I don't know.
You felt like he broke up with you?
Yeah, damn it. Yeah. No, on the outside,
because I want nothing but happiness for him.
If I'm going to be 100% real here.
Be real.
When all of that went down, you had a lot of stuff going on, and I just thought, gee whiz, she doesn't need this right now. That's what I was thinking. I just thought, well, the timing of this really sucks, sir. Sorry.
Well, but I also had a lot of great things going on, but the world wasn't talking about that, were they? No. They were talking about that, and then when the world started talking about it, we had already been broke up.
Isn't that wild?
We had been broke up for like 3 months when the world started talking about it. And by the time the world's talking about it, I'm dealing with my grandmother dying. And I didn't care that the world was talking about it. I cared about my family. Day 1 of 2022, I'd already been broke up with him for about 5 months already by day 1 of 2022.
So by the time we had gotten it, you had already processed it. And so it was okay. All of the blogs, all of the talk, you were okay with it.
Because it didn't matter. First of all, the information wasn't right. Second of all, I've already moved on.
Very good.
I've already moved on.
Good. Are you dating now?
Girl, yes, multiples.
Good.
Multiples.
I
I'm
feel
having
like-
a great time.
That's good. That's good.
Mm,
I
great
feel
time.
like I think I probably got you at least 15, 10 years.
No.
Okay,
we
well,
probably
whatever.
right there.
Okay,
We're
whatever.
not that far off. I
Okay.
feel like we right in the in the pocket.
Okay,
we in the
can
pocket.
we can keep it together.
You could have been my play mama.
I could have been.
Yeah, play mama.
Okay.
Mhm.
But at this stage in the game, I'm with you. Let's do multiples. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Yeah, it's
not
what we
at
got
one,
here.
not at one time though.
No, not at one time.
time.
And not having sex with them all, like, but having adventures, having a good time,
Because
having
they do
experiences.
it.
Yeah, they do.
They do. So why can't we do it?
Exactly. What's this?
It's my Tiffany Haddish notes. Rapid fire question.
Let's go.
ready?
Rapid fire.
Your favorite childhood crush? I think let's go with
Steve Urkel.
So really?
Yep.
Crazy. I love that. Person you trade places with for a day.
Person I'd trade places with for a day.
Yeah.
My dog. That's not a person though, but I feel like my dog is living a really great life.
I bet
she's
your dog-
very relaxed.
I bet.
And she's 14. Yeah, she's 15 years old now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and
She's-
my other dog, she passed away the day one of 2022, and that was like, that's why I
Dang,
started.
you had
that
your
was the beginning.
grandmother, your
First
baby.
the dog, then two of my mentors, then my grandma.
Oh, that was a lot.
Then, within 10 days, it was a lot.
You strong.
And then a DUI
Oh hell.
for walking in the house with some weed. By the time I get to go to court, weed'll probably be legal in Georgia. But you know, it is what it is.
It probably will.
Yeah,
Let's hope. Okay. What's your guilty pleasure?
My guilty pleasure is little people porn. But you just
People.
put in little people love, and it'll come up.
Little people love.
It just makes me happy. You know what else makes me really my other guilty pleasure?
What?
Watching turtle sex.
Turtle sex. Now, you know
Yeah,
what I
turtles
watched the
having
other
sex?
day, Tiffany?
What?
I watched snakes having sex.
Well, now see, I ain't seen that.
And that is the weirdest thing. They got these like little legs that come out, and the legs mate and call the other one to them. It's some freaky stuff.
Really? Oh, I gotta
I'll-
look that up because turtle sex, they thing come out and it look like a orchid or something, and then they be like, and then the girl turtle just be like
like normal,
like it ain't nothing.
That's so funny. Biggest risk you've ever taken?
Biggest risk I ever taken. A one night stand.
Okay, all right. Best
No
compliment the best compliment you've ever received, and who gave it to you?
The best compliment I ever received. My favorite compliment I ever received is from my mom when she said she was proud of me and she didn't like use say anything else about herself. She said she was proud of me. That was the best compliment ever. That's when I hold on to it.
Yeah.
Replay in my mind often when I get upset about things. Yeah.
That's beautiful. What never fails to make you laugh?
What never fails to make me laugh. Because it depends on my mood, where my endometriosis at the time. But I would say never fails to make me laugh. There's this comedian named Tony Roberts. Mm-hmm. He makes me laugh no matter what. I could be mad at him and he says, I laugh.
That's cool.
He makes me laugh no matter what.
That's
and then
cool.
also my little white dog, she make me laugh too.
She makes you laugh. Okay, worst piece of advice you've ever gotten?
Worst piece of advice I ever gotten?
I'm scared. Why am I scared? I'm scared all of a sudden. What was it? Common?
No,
Oh.
no. That was before then.
Okay.
Worst piece of advice I ever gotten. You should marry him, girl. He love you. He done brought you a car and everything.
Yes.
That's love.
Yes. Later for that. Okay. Something you wish that you were better at doing.
No, you know what? That ain't even the worst piece of advice. When my homegirl told me to put mayonnaise on it, that was the worst advice.
I'm really confused.
And then you got to watch my special Black Mitzvah.
Okay.
What was the last question?
Something that you wish that you were better at.
I wish I was better at being a leader. I wish I was better at being a leader. I wish I was better, yeah.
If you were stranded on a desert island, a remote desert island, who would you want to be with?
My grandma.
Oh, girl, you about to
No homo, my grandma.
Why are you trying to make me cry?
I miss her.
I know, girl. And it just seems like You just never stop loving.
And she keep on popping up in my dreams. I be asking my therapist, do I got a mental problem?
No.
Because she keep on showing up, and she keeps showing up in the most inopportune times. I'm like, this is my sexy dream, Grandma. Get out of this one. And she like, you're not holding it right. You're not doing this right. Stop giving me instruction in my sexy dream. Come to me in my work dreams. Like, get out of these sexy dreams.
So I'm a super spiritual, and I believe that our ancestors speak to us through our dreams.
And she stays speaking. She stays speaking. And there's some other ancestors. It's crazy because I believe you're right.
Yes.
Because I didn't know what my grandmother looked like on my father's side or my grandfather looked like.
And you saw her in a dream?
Been seeing them my whole life. My whole life. And then I go to Africa and I see pictures of them and I'm like,
amazing.
I know them already.
Wow.
Never understand what they saying, never understand the words, but I'm obedient to it. Like, it's like, you know when somebody talks to you in another language and you don't know what they're saying, but you know.
Yes.
Like, oh, okay, I need to go this way. Okay, I need to do this. Okay, I'll start planting more flowers.
Yes.
I'll start doing more of this. I'll eat from my garden. I'll, like...
You're so in tune, Tiffany.
I be feeling like I'm crazy, though, because I talk to certain people, they're like, girl, I don't know about that. You better stop smoking weed. I'm like, I ain't even smoked no weed in 2 weeks.
Not in 2 weeks. Tell me something about you that none of us, that we don't know.
I cry a lot.
You do?
Maybe people do know that, but I do cry a lot.
What makes you cry? What makes you sad?
Sometimes I cry because I'm happy. I don't even cry because I'm like, when I'm sad, I write more than I cry. But when I'm angry, I cry, and I write. When I'm happy, I cry. I'll hold it in though till I get in the shower. I cry in the shower. One of my homegirls was at my house and I was like taking a shower and I was like, and she was like, are you okay? Did you fall? Are you all right? I'm like, oh yeah, I'm fine. Like, I was like, I just make noises in the shower. So that's clearing my throat, I told her. But I cry.
If it makes
Tears of a clown.
No, then that's something.
But I think of crying as a removal of old beliefs and a replacement of new ones.
Beautiful.
And usually I cry when I find out some new information. Usually. And not in front of people though.
Tell me again when your birthday is again.
December 3rd. Are you an astrologist?
The way I asked that.
Yeah, no.
The way I
when
said,
is your birthday again? Let me tap into it.
No, so that's a Sagittarius?
I'm a Sagittarius.
No, I'm a Taurus person.
Oh, yeah, we would be best friends.
Really?
We're best friends.
Everything that they say about me in the book or whatever, I'm her. Are you that person? Are you a quintessential
Pretty much,
Sagittarian
put
woman?
my foot in my mouth, say too much of the truth.
Interesting.
Got to learn how to season my words a little bit sometimes. I love hard. I love people a lot. I'm very caring and sharing, loyal to a fault.
That's good. And I can see that. I can see that. And there are people who truly love and care about you. Samson Crouppen.
Yeah, that's my bro.
Yeah, Samson Crouppen. I had a conversation the other day with Guy Torrey. I picked up the phone. I said,
my bro,
Guy,
too.
Tiffany's coming to town. I said, come on, show us some love. Guy Torrey.
Yeah.
People love you.
Because I love them.
Yep.
I treat everybody the way I want to be treated, and I don't expect them to treat me the same. When they don't treat me the same, I'll be like, well, okay, I know that they don't deserve any more of my love or time, and I'll disappear. I will disappear.
That's the best way to be, because ain't nothing worse than hanging on and being someplace where you're not welcomed anymore.
And if they called me and asked me for help, I might, if I'm available to help, I'll help, or I'll find somebody else to help them.
Okay.
And if I can't find nobody, I'll be like, can't do it, sorry.
That's fair enough. And that's very nice. Let's talk about your music real fast.
Yeah.
I think that's so exciting. So the writer's strike is obviously going on, and
the writer's strike is over. It's SAG. It's the actor's strike.
Okay. But I have found it really interesting watching what people have done during the downtime. And you've always you've always done music, and you've always done this, but you've got a new project out, and I think it's really, really cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, Little John. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
What?
Is that a lane that you really want to get more into, or what do you feel? How are you feeling?
Well,
like that?
I definitely want to dive into it a little more. I don't want it to be the only thing I do in my career, because I want to be able to live multiple lives in this life, right? I want to be able to explore all my talents and grow as an artist in so many ways. I paint, I make music, I dance, I do like all kind of, I do want to dance in a music video before my knees get too bad.
When you say you can break it down, like you could really
I can
dance?
really dance.
That's
like,
awesome.
For real
Like
dance.
you can twerk?
Yeah, I could twerk. I can make it work. But I also could pop lock.
Bam.
I could do.
Bam,
I could running man.
Send it. I'm sending it to you. Send it back. Send it. Wait.
Wait.
Wait. Let me start. Ow! Bam! I love that. That is so funny. Listen. You've got a show in St. Louis. I know that you've got to get to your show. You've got to get yourself together. I appreciate you for taking time today and coming and being with us at Brown and Crouppen today. We feel like this is like huge, major for us.
I appreciate you reaching out, calling me. And that conversation we had was just for me, it was healing. It was wonderful to hear your voice. And then when I saw you, I was like, yo, it's my family. I don't know how.
We people.
We gonna figure it out. Maybe have you done your 23andMe?
So I did find out that I was owned by the McCains, John McCain's family. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
I did the tree. My mother is a McCain, and there's a plantation that still exists. It's in Teoc, Mississippi, and it is the McCain plantation. And so many people, McCains, go back annually to visit this plantation. And a part of me in the beginning thought, you know what, I'd like to go and see what that's like. And then I was like, hell no, I don't.
Girl, let me find out I got some rights to a plantation. I'm going to snatch that thing up and turn it into a race car track and make a whole bunch of money.
Yeah.
And make sure a lot of people that look like us get to eat.
Yeah, I feel that because I'm not trying to have an excursion to go stay in a cabin.
Yeah,
I don't find anything
if I
exciting
find out
about that.
I inherit a plantation,
It's on and popping.
it is pop. That is going to be a NASCAR, F1, something. It's going to be some kind of race car track.
Yeah, or a grocery store.
No, the plantations is bigger than grocery stores, and then you got to still grow food and stuff on there. I'm not going to grow nothing on it.
But aren't you have?
But money.
But don't you have a connection to a grocery store?
Yeah, I'm building a grocery store in South Central LA.
See? You can do that at the plantation.
Yeah, but plantations are usually away from the city, and I
Okay,
want my
right.
grocery store to be in places where there is food deprivation, where there's not a lot of options for us, and that's what I would like.
I appreciate that.
And it's not just it's BIPOC. It's like people of color, people with challenges, people that don't have the money to afford good options. I would like to create a place that does have that.
I love that, and I appreciate
But
that.
if it's an old school plantation, I'm turning it into a race car track. And I'm going to make real money, and we're going to create real generational wealth. And the most work that will be done is jacking up a car and changing tires.
I'm down
Maybe
for that.
sweeping the stadiums.
I'm down for that.
Yeah.
I'm coming.
I need 100 acres.
Coming.
Really, 34 acres, that would be big enough.
Okay, well,
And
manifest it.
families from all over can come and see each other and spend time together.
I like that.
And it's not too crazy expensive unless you get in the tour and the pit and everything.
You got to work on out already.
Yeah, I've been figuring out. I love race cars. I love going to like NASCAR and all that stuff.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's something people don't know about me. I'm really into fast cars.
Oh,
but
wow.
I drive a Tesla and I let it drive itself because I got enough tickets for speeding.
Well, that's a good thing. Do you ever let like seriously get in the passenger seat?
No. You can't get in the passenger seat, but I get in the driver's seat and just let it drive.
Because now I just saw on the news today that Uber has announced driverless Uber rides.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that.
No?
No.
Why?
Who am I going to blame?
Nobody.
And what if I want to stop somewhere? What if I want to get out before it's, at the destination? What if I decide I don't want this ride?
I don't know.
Then you have to and then what if my phone dies?
Yeah.
And then I can't tell them, let me out.
I think I would feel very uncomfortable about that too.
Yeah.
It's like a roller coaster ride. I don't do any of that.
When I'm on the subway, when I'm on the train in different places, I get on the train and I don't see the conductor of the train, I do be feeling some type of way.
He could be in the back of you though.
Yeah, he could be. And I'll be like, ooh, Lord, please get me there safe, because who am I going to blame?
You're right. We don't know.
Yeah, and I don't blame people for stuff too often, but car accidents, I think those you can blame.
Well, you're in the right place.
I know.
You're in the right place. And that is a wonderful segue. My good friends here at Brown and Crouppen. Listen, I don't ever want you to need them. I'm so serious. I never want you to have a car accident. I never, ever want that to happen to you. But if it did, I know some people who'll take wonderful care of you. My good friends at Brown and Crouppen.
Yep, they take care of me.
Yeah.
Not that I had a car accident, but they do take care of me. I do appreciate y'all and love you guys here.
That's what's up.
Y'all
That's
look
what's
out.
up. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. My Tiffany, my cousin Tiffany.
Yes,
thank you
cousin
for
Tammie.
thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Have a wonderful day in
You
St.
too.
Louis. Yes.
Louis, baby. We in St. Louis.
Thank you.
I don't know why I do this dance every
I don't
time
know
I
why.
think of St. Louis.
But just keep it going. Sam, where's Sam? Come here real fast. Come
Come
here.
here.
Come here real fast. Come on, slide in. I need a freestyle. Come on in real fast.
All right, are we all three doing this?
Yeah, he can just lean in.
I'll get on my knees. It's not the first time.
That's how we like our white men.
Exactly.
Samson Crouppen.
You want to, Tiff? You kick me off a little beatbox. Why don't you?
You want to introduce it or no?
No.
Everybody, the Samson Crouppen.
Thank you.
The Tiffany Haddish.
Let's do some
with
little-
an original freestyle
That's right.
right now.
Just top off the top of the dome. Tiffany Haddish is the baddest. We are in STL. We cannot say hell. We'll say HE double hockey sticks. Oh well. We gonna make it happen tonight. It's sick. We gonna make it all right. That's it. We at the Stifle Theater tonight, and if you'd like to see comedy, then okay, all right. So you need to arrive there at 8 p.m., and then you will understand that Tiffany and I are friends. You'll see Little Rel, Howery, and you're gonna see my friend Tiffany, and then you're also gonna see a little old me, and you're gonna see Flame Monroe, OG. So come on, bring it home in STL. We gotta get it down, dipping deep into the well.
Hey.
If you like this and
Hey.
you like our energy, we'll
Hey.
see you later for some authenticity.
Authenticity.
Oh,
I think I cleared out all my
I
sinuses
did.
with that one.
I think you did. I did real fast.
What?
Favorite Tiffany story?
Favorite Tiffany
Yeah.
story? Probably, what's my favorite? Tiffany and I, when we started doing comedy, what's my favorite story? But probably when Tiffany was homeless. And she wasn't homeless. She was trying to get away from her husband at the time. And so we had to hide her out at our friend Yaros's house. And she became, people don't know, but Tiffany was a dog walker. Weren't you walking dogs for quite some time to
Yeah, I
make money?
was.
And we were hiding her out from her ex-husband. So it's kind of like, I mean, we got a lot of
Yeah.
more positive stories, but
Yeah.
that's kind of always
My
Okay,
favorite
Sam?
Samson story is when I went over to one of his crawfish boils. It was like the first crawfish boil you had in
Right.
LA. And you invited your friend Steve.
Yes, Big
and
Steve.
Steve got a little tipsy and he peed
He
on
peed
himself.
Oh,
yeah.
Steve!
On purpose.
Yeah, Big
F you,
Steve.
Steve!
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yes.
F-U-C. PP Steve, I call him. PP Steve.
That was when Tiffany was introduced to the craziness of white people. She's like, oh, you guys pee yourself at parties.
Oh, but on purpose. You
On
did
purpose.
The,
Yeah, he did it
and
on purpose.
And he walked around in them pants.
Steve did?
Yeah,
Yes.
he did. He used to do it for entertainment. He would, yeah. I
Yeah,
can't even-
I didn't understand it. I
Someone
was
who
like,
pees
There
on
is no
themselves.
but it
understanding.
I
made
love
me,
Steve.
but it did make me laugh really hard.
And that's the
he
point.
looked like such a corporate dude, like
Yes.
a well put together guy. And he's like, "You want to see something crazy?" And I'm like, "Sure." And then he's just like, peed.
He'd all of his. He would bring an extra pair of pants and
Great.
rubber bands to put around his ankles.
Great. Great.
right, love you
I've
guys.
heard it all. I've heard it all. Thank you. Thank you. That's great.
That's my favorite story.
Damn,
Samson
Steve.
didn't pee, but his friends,
Damn,
he got a
Steve.
pissy friend. That's why. Fuck you, Steve.
Damn, Steve, that was bananas. I think that's a wrap.